Happy days. Namaste. Leo. 10th to the 17th of October. Ooh. Interesting. Didn't know there were some upside down ones. Start again. Happy days. Namaste. Leo. 10th to the 17th of October. 5 cards. Oh, jumper already. Not sure if that's a jumper. I'll leave that over there. And there's one under upside down. So, 17. Oh, to the 17th. The star. Follow your star. Follow your inspiration. Do your thing. Get it done. Do your thing. Follow your star. Follow that hope. Follow that guidance. Follow that light. Follow that light that's inside you. Have this as a mantra. Today I receive all the guidance that I need for my highest good. Now, so far, everybody's got this so far, and the ones that I've previously done. So we are being told to connect into ourselves, connect into our guidance and follow our guidance as spiritual beings, and to not really pay that much attention to anything that's going on in the world around us, to sort of take our time and listen to what we want to do, listen to what we're being told we should follow. So listen to ourselves, our higher selves, that is this one. Let's see what this is. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so that's a good one. That's the one that was coming out. So we'll have this as you being on the wheel. So sometimes we're up and sometimes we're down, but I think at the moment this is a bit of a choice, because we can, when we're being asked to be a spiritual being and we're paying more attention to our spirituality, then we should be on top of the wheel, really. We should be at least going up the side of the wheel to get to the top of the wheel, because we're following our higher self-guidance. And if it's our higher self-guidance, it's for our greatest good and our joy. So this is where we're going, and this is where we want to stay for a bit. So if we're listening to our guidance and we're being told to follow our star, this is where we're going to end up. Just remember that this is the centre, this is where God is. So this is why we go inside, to continue and not let our ego run away with us, to continue to receive our guidance rather than let our ego take over, which will possibly lead us astray. So you're the first one that's getting a chat, to be honest. The others have been straightforward. So, apart from those, 5 cards, 1 overall and then 4 to either qualify that overall card or beginning and the middle and the end of the week. So you choose. Sometimes it's difficult to just carry on being us with everything that's going on. So you have to stand your ground within yourself. You have to go left, even if you want to turn right, if your guidance is saying go left. Because it's saying go left for a reason. Okay, I'm going to stop there. No? Right, we're going to stop there. Okay, so you're on your journey. So here you are, well, here I am, or here you are, on your chariot. Mine's an electric bike. Going forward, eyes on the road, wings in your head. So that's what I'm noticing there. There's wings in your head. So if you're listening to your guidance, you're flying along the road because if you're following your guidance. You're listening to the angels that are communicating with you. So listen to the angels and the spirit guides that are communicating with you. If you don't know how to do that, then just take some time in and ask to be able to connect. You could do a YouTube channel meditation to meet your spirit guide. There's lots of different ways you could look up on how to meet your spirit guide. Maybe another video I'll go into that myself, but there is plenty on YouTube that will show you that. So just state the facts. Don't get so emotionally involved. Just state the facts. This is the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. No emotions or anything else, because you've got your whoop whoop upside down. So if your whoop whoop's upside down, there's something that is getting at you that is not actually factual in your life. It's not actually factual. There's no reason for it. It might be some energy that somebody else is bringing in and it doesn't attach to you, which is affecting your whoop whoop of life. So the thing is, they're on their journey, so you've got to let them do that thing. And sometimes, you know, you might have to do that tough love situation where you have to just keep saying, no, this isn't appropriate. No, I'm not tolerating that. No, you can't keep bringing me down. No, you can't keep putting me in the cupboard. Whatever it is they're doing to keep you down or stop you self-actualizing or trying to step on you in some way, you have to just say, no, that is not, I'm not having that. I'm not having that. I mean, if you don't want to do it face to face with them and say, no, I'm not having that, you can behave that you're not having that. So first of all, deal with yourself and deal with your responses and get your responses in tune with the fact that you're not having that. So if they're having a pop, don't take it on emotionally. Just stand there with emotional detachment on the situation, because you are being asked to just state the facts, just be honest about what's going on, and try really hard not to let it affect you emotionally so that it doesn't affect your whoop. So breathe in and breathe out. Sounds like a bit of a sticky situation, but breathe in and breathe out, because you are on your journey and you are listening to your guidance, and it does seem that you have to stand your ground this week. So just keep breathing in and out. You got this. This will pass. You're going to get to the other side. The thing is, when we don't do something that's difficult for us as far as other people are concerned, it just continues. And it's not something that that stops happening until we stop it. Basically, until we stop it letting us affect us. Sometimes you have to move away from other people. Sometimes people aren't on our journey for the whole of our lives. They're just there to teach us a lesson, and we have to teach that lesson. And until we've taught that lesson, we can't let them go, or we can't let that lesson go, and that will just continue on. So even though it might be a toughie, you might just have to do this to get to the other side. But you are being told to just state the facts and keep breathing. And try to not be emotionally involved in the situation, because here we are again. This too will pass. And the thing is, once you've dealt with it, it's passed. It's gone for good, and it's not going to return. And it's not another cycle you have to get in. You don't have to think, oh, I've got through that now, but that's going to happen again in a couple of weeks, or that's going to happen next year again, or yeah, it's okay. And then just think that it's going to crop up again because we haven't dealt with it. So we're being asked to deal with it, but we're not being asked to deal with it alone. We are being asked to deal with it in full recognition that we are a spiritual being, and that we have got the guidance that we need, and that we should be following our star, and we should be standing up for ourselves, and we should be believing in ourselves, because we know what the truth is when we're just stating the facts, and we are taking ourselves out of the emotional pain or the emotional suffering or the emotional anxiety that this other situation is bringing in for us. So you're on your journey, you've got the angels on your side, you've got the angels in your head trying to communicate with you. So let them communicate and hold steadfast. It will pass, you will get through it, but it is affecting your whoop, and nobody has the right to affect your whoop. No, you're entitled to your whoop. You're entitled to be happy and joyful and have a happy, joyful life. You don't have to live in misery, and you certainly don't have to live in misery because somebody else wants you to. So just state the facts, keep breathing. Excuse me. Happy days. Namaste.